Okie dokie. Everyone walks back after the fight with the troll, beaten, and sadly, Robin's dead. My cousin, my best friend. The stories we shared, the dreams we told, and the pipe weed we smoked. How? How could this happen? I was too late. I took too long to arrive. If only I had shown up earlier, I may have been able to do something. If if only I may have been able to do something, or maybe even stop Robin. That fool. That brave damn fool. I know. I know he tried to protect everyone. That's how he's always been. But just maybe I could have at least averted it a bit, Robin. I'll try to carry on your bravery, and I know that you're so loved and a hero to others. You'll always be remembered, and you'll always have space in all our big all bit hearts. As we take the others back, everyone wakes, and I see that they bumped into a ranger human, it looks like. He also wakes up. Halfreed asks why he was invested in this club that they had there, and he started to kind of bibble and babble a bit, gave some information on himself. Halbred, I caught his name at least in this fog. I still can't believe Robin's gone. Since the group defeated the troll, it seems that they can keep the club that they're all talking about. Bilbo interrupts after the ranger leaves and lets us know he'll be informing Robin's father about the unfortunate event. We take the time to lick our wounds and rest. They all surely need it, and in my mind, I could use some time to process this as well. We take our time heading back to Robin's family to lay him to rest, and before we head out, Marigold and her husband, though, they offered to fix us a feast to celebrate and remember Robin and the others in their courageous acts. I speak on his behalf, and we cheers to his memory. This group loved you, Robin, and may you rest with plenty of food, pipe weed, and all the drink you can handle now. We make our way back to Robin's family and have his funeral. We speak and eat and tell well of stories amongst all the family. Before we head off, though, I sit by myself and I just look into the distance and smoke a bit of pipe weed, blowing the shapes in remembrance of him. We take our time agreeing to head back toward Bilbo, though, and see what other adventures we can get into. As we arrive back to the Hobbit Hole, he informs us that he's been trying to retrieve the last of Gandalf's firework, basically. He's let us know that someone is handling them carelessly and we could be causing a fire in the village. And is that Bolin? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's Bolin. I never thought I would get to meet this man. Let alone, it sounds like he's gonna come on the adventure with us. We decide to eat up before heading out to find the individuals who took him. I speak to Bolin, awestruck, and he lets me know that he has plans for me, and he's actually even heard of me. Of me? Well, that kind of helps me get out of this bummer mood a bit. Lolo Hampson Whitfoot is known by the Bolin. My parents will actually be so happy when I come back and tell them this story. Bilbo lets us know, though, that we need to follow the East Road, go into the Whitfurrows, to the Lobo Boffin family estate and leads from Whitfurrows to Stock Road. Thank goodness Bilbo's coming with on this journey. He seems to remember this better than I ever could. Bilbo knocks upon the door, and Primrose Boffin opens the door. Sharon asks what we want. She assures us that if we want them, we'll have to basically buy them proper for the fireworks, that is. And we decide to make our way. She had mentioned a bar that we could gain some information. And at the bar, we were told to see who is selling them. We come across a dwarf who's drinking with his friends, and we convince him to let us know where the fireworks are, as Hoffrey tried intimidating him and was half tempted to crush his toes, it sounded. He let us know, though, that we may be able to catch up to Otho Sackville Baggins, north out of the Whitfurrows in Budgeford. Kona and Pimmon are looking a bit tired, though, as we come across a dreary, worn-down building on our way. It gives off pretty bad vibes, but I guess we need to hunker down for the night to get out of this weather while we can. Bolin offers up some pipeweed, and I gladly indulge, but I still can't shake it, and my nerves get the better of me, and I fucked it up right proper. I did make him laugh, though, so there was at least that. After we get a little bit of rest, we come across the next building, and inside is this creepy, very skinny man. Oh my, I don't think I've ever seen a hobbit that looked this skinny. He mentioned something about the burrito family, and Otho heading towards the tunnel. Looks like we kind of found finally where this man is gone. He's right proper of Baggins if he's getting himself into trouble. Well, the skinny man lets us know some rumors and stories, though, of this tunnel that the dwarves couldn't even get through as the rock was too tough. I bet you that's exactly where Otho's going with those fireworks, probably thinking he can blow himself through. We make our way to the tunnel, and as we get there, we turn on the lantern. It's quite dark, and it looks like I'm thankful that Otho actually left behind some of his travel pack. We traverse the tunnels, and we get very, very lost. Butters and I see shadows creep around us. It's so dark in here, I keep getting us more and more lost. I try to be confident for everyone, but I feel like my confidence is fading. Oh, thank goodness. Kona found us a crack in the wall. It sounds like she can actually make a little bit more way than we. We get lost about 1, 2, maybe more times before I hear him say that they see light ahead. We run forward and we hear what sounds like voices. Comes across as, is that an orc? An Otho? I feel the rage in me seeing it. I start to feel the darkness creep over me. It envelops my mind almost like a sweet haze. I see the opportunity for the orc, and feeling just the pure bloodlust, I let it loose without control and I behead the foul creature. As I see its head lopped off to the ground, I notice myself smirking. I'm not sure why, but my blood is pumping. My head clears and I shake my head, whipping the smirk off my mouth. We need to check on Butters. I heard Halfreed run to him, and something clearly went wrong in the darkness. I check for a pulse, and it's quite weak. I seem to at least stop the bleeding a bit with some cloth, and I hand him over to Halfreed. We will keep him safe. I'll make sure that we keep all of us safe going forward. We won't lose anyone again. Now I need to have my words with Otho. That fool tried to blow us all up, it sounded like, and I can't believe the drunk. Kona readies her bow, and Pimmon follows with me, warning not to get too close, and for good reason, as he spouts the word treasure from his mouth. It goes all black and bloody. It looks quite shifty. I feel the anger rise again. No, Amson. Don't let it take over this time. We try and reason with the man, and we'll be on our way. We need to help Butters right now, that is the most important thing. I grab the fireworks from him, and I hand them over to Pimmon. We need to get out of here. Pimmon even advises it's not best to explore more, as we have an injured hobbit and not a lot of light left to burn. We make our way out of the cave after some time, and thank the stars. Bolin, and he can actually stitch up Butters, he says. We get back, and he takes care of him. He awakes, scared but alive. We fill Butters in on what happened and eat our food, and we have to keep moving. This is not the adventurous life that I thought would happen being a hobbit, but here we are. We settle up and make our way back home once again. And that is my recap.
Awesome. Thank you for the recap.
Yeah.
If we do have another recap, it'll be Butters, but if we don't, then it will be done. Alright, as you guys return back to Bag End, with Bilbo's store and remaining the fireworks in his cellars, locking the key and making sure nobody else touches it. As gradually time passes on, no trouble goes unnoticed in the Shire. The Bounders have finally decided to take action against upon you, fellow um, individuals, as you, the conspirators, on their ongoing mischief. As it seems fit, something has complied over the time. As you guys begin to hear kind of trouble happening again, as people have been rounding up several local and bounders of misadventures that have turned in the Shire to a buzzing concern. Gossip, as well as time has passed, and we're wandering around for several hobbits who have caused trouble and have been reported on their misdeeds, including the custodian Malva Slowfoot, the bounder Ada Burrows, and Primrose and Bruno Grace Griddle, as the busybodies have been disturbed during their adventures. It seems like trouble has caught up to you individuals. It seems fit your names have been brought up as you begin to see this rather intolerable, always wanting to visit the town hall of Mike Deviling. But not this. It appears to be rather something much more. As eventually, finally, one trouble could not escape. After being confronted by a group of bounders charged with the claims of disturbing the peace and the ongoing rowdiness, a lot of you have been rather detained in storage tunnels beneath the town hall until the Mayor Pot could decide what to do with you. While you're there, and worse things have been locked up in the storage cells beneath the town hall, you find yourself uncomfortable in a place, a heavy wooden door, bad from the other side, blocking you from your freedom, other than occasionally bounders coming by. No one has so much to brought you one seed of cake to munch on for hours. But when Bilbo finds out about this, they will regret their actions and they will find out right. As you guys find yourself in a cellar, unarmed, no equipment, as you are caught red-handed for your ondoings on Bilbo's behalf. What would you like to do while you're in the cellar?
Right.
Full action.
Election
Halfreed,
cry.
Halfreed's gonna like kind of walk around and try it. He's gonna kick at the wall, see if there's any soft spots in it.
Nothing.
Damn, worth a shot.
Probably I'm gonna be crying into the like,
But I wasn't a part of it.
Well, you kind of were, Butters.
I wasn't. I got lost.
Halfreed, or yeah, Hamson will look at Halfreed and just, uh, is Butters okay? Like after that incident, and he seems like he is allegedly saying he's lost and he wasn't with us. Did he hit his head that I didn't know about?
Well, seeing as Butters did take a spear to the chest or something like that, he may be off his rockers. I wouldn't really know. But he seems like he's kind of there, but he's not there.
I just
But
Just
Butters is
making sure.
Butters. May out.
You know I could hear that, right?
Oh, Butters, you can hear me. That's good.
well, do we have any ideas on what we want to do? I knew you were looking around off street. Did you find anything or Benman, Kona?
Well,
We're all in this kind of
I've been
together.
kicking the wall. Can't find any soft spots in the structure. Nothing for us to break through that I see.
You guys all can roll investigation checks. As you guys are incarcerated as obviously conspirators, as you begin to find yourself in the store cellar. You see around with your eyes, looking around if there's anything worth. Ooh, Hampson. As Hampson, you see a number of sealed beer bottles
Right.
and several cuts of salted meat.
25.
Oh my god.
Some cuts of meat and, by gosh, it's some
Test.
some booze.
Right. You can hear me now, right? Goddamn stupid fucking. Why is it doing
Alfred
this?
is going to.
So you do
Yeah.
see.
A while ago, whenever my
I think I'm lagging really badly. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Alright, I don't know. Alright, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting some lag issues. My ping's 2000 something. You guys can't hear me? No?
yes.
Is it bad?
Hello. No.
Well, I'm cutting in and out for some reason. You can hear me, okay. I don't know. If it cuts out again, I might reset my entire router. Okay, well.
Alright.
So you guys find sealed beer barrels, several cuts of salted meat, an edible, obviously without preparation, several large loaves of crusty bread, and a wheel of hard cheese.
Oh,
I don't know.
Alfred is going up to one of these bearers. Oh, my bad, man. Sorry.
No, I think
no.
he's just still being affected.
Yeah, it's back up to... I'm back to 23 now. Ping. My ping, like,
Okay.
skyrocketed down
Hey,
to
awesome.
2500 ping for some reason.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's called...
What's that Canadian
called wireless.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
How's that in US?
Rogers sucks, okay? I have Rogers Goodnight and it still sucks. I'm good. Okay, so you find all that stuff, but without preparation, it's not edible.
okay. Yeah, there's a lot of food that just is chilling down here.
As you begin to look around further than that, you see on the ground in the packed dirt our second person with their 25 flat. You can see there is a few walls as you see a few sporting beams. You will come across a single weakened lantern set on one of the barrels of the light. As it seems fit, you could probably start a fire, but it might not be the best idea.
So, with these unopened barrels of beer, can Halfreen, like, try to break into one?
Yeah. How are you gonna do it?
He's going to like play, depending on like how does is it look old looking or is it like newish looking? Is the
It's
question.
old. It's old.
All right, so Alfred is going to like put the barrel on its side, or if it's not already on the side, and he's going to put the back of his heel to it and try to kick it inwards, try to break it open.
All right, you kick it in. Roll me athletics, please.
Gotcha. Athletics.
11. You kick it in, but your foot gets stuck.
Alfred's gonna be like, shit. As he's gonna like try and pull his foot.
All right. Anybody want to help him as he's obviously hopping on one foot?
I think I'll let him handle this one.
Oh, I was gonna hold the barrel for him, but I guess I'll just let him handle it.
All right, give me athletics with disadvantage, Jaffrey, to get your foot out.
He's gonna look over at Butters real quick. Hey Butters, I need your help. You hold the barrel for me.
I think throughout the whole time, I think he's already fearful of just like doing anything. So it's like, no,
No, thank you.
Alright.
he got pushed.
And you pushed it out as now it starts to spill everywhere.
So with it being like that, he's gonna try to put it back upwards, trying to so it doesn't like spill everywhere. He's gonna like try to push it upwards, so stand it back up.
It's still spilling. It's pretty full.
Damn it! All right. Come on, get yourself some beer. Get some to drink before it's all gone.
I could just see Hampson just eating it off the ground.
He's like waste. He's looking at it like that was on the floor. Yeah, I mean, I could at least do for a drink. I mean, we're already in a pretty awful situation, so
What were you trying to accomplish there, Herr Freed?
I was thirsty. I would needed something to drink, or something to take our minds off what's happening right now.
Are we all in the same cell, or are we in...
Correct. You're all in the same cell, but your equipment is left outside of the cell.
Can we see it?
Yeah, but it's in a different room. There's nobody guarding. You have that weak lantern that's barely supporting any light. You see a few support beams that are really weak. And you're stuck in this kind of prison, basically.
do we know if we were to like break the support beams, does it look like the stuff would collapse on us?
It would probably cave on to you, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a little confused. How did we get arrested?
You were doing some bad stuff. You've been working for Bilbo, stealing shit from people's houses.
Oh, okay.
And the fireworks, too. They caught up with that.
Bilbo lied to us,
put... Yeah, he put everything back into his house. He used you to get what he wanted, basically.
Damn.
But of course, he didn't do it in a way that he wanted to. Because they took from him originally, but they eventually found you guys and captured you, in a sense. As days passed on, one by one, they kind of questioned you, likely, and I eventually heard a name, and that name kind of recollected to somebody else, and kind of started with Hamson, and then it ended with Butters.
No, it started with Butters. He snitched.
That's
Yeah.
not right.
A lie is a lie.
And stealing is bad.
Is the bars thick enough, or like super? Like I know Hanson probably can't fit through, but someone like Butters or myself, since we're smaller.
It's not. It was made for hobbits.
Okay.
Just like, if only we had butter for Butters.
So there's some ideas. You could potentially break one of the sporting games and take the risk of whatever falls, and you take whatever comes that way. You either light a fire and try to get somebody to help you out and open a cage or whatever, and you bum rush them, or third, you find a way out through using whatever's in this place.
I think maybe. Do y'all want to take like the risk in breaking the support beam? Y'all want to take a risk on that, or do you want to try the fire?
But his opinion, none. But in my opinion, breaking the support beam seems pretty nice.
I feel like it would be less of a casualty if we try to do the support beam.
Yeah, because if the fire happens and nobody shows up, we're kind of screwed.
Exactly. Just with our luck, that would happen.
We've got bear. We could put it out with.
Well, the support it's a so ideally you wouldn't like kill yourselves in fire. You could use the lighting of fire to weaken the support beam because it's made of wood,
True.
but there would be smoke. That's the only downfall.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Smoke
Oxygen
inhalation.
deprivation.
Would it be a high check just to use a strength check to knock it?
It would require a team group thing, so strength checks
Yeah.
for everybody.
Listen. So I got a plan. We break down the support beam, but we also make it do like a Rube Goldberg trick and also set a fire. Therefore, killing 2 birds with like 3 stones and a support beam.
Killing 5 hobbits with fire.
Killing 5 hobbits with a support beam.
But
That'll
if we
be the
set a
direct-
fire around the support beam, it's gonna pretty much break eventually, right? So instead of bum rushing it and potentially
Or we could put Butters in front and
he's
rush him
already
forward.
weak, let's probably not put him in front.
You put me in front.
We can ask the guards just like, hey, can you just like go down on the ground and act like you're getting hit by me because like I can't do anything. But I'm down for the support beam.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you can wait and see what happens. That's another one.
But do you really want to sit and wait and be scolded by whatever guards or whoever?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a bit too fat for prison. I'll lose too much weight there. Yeah, let's go for the beam.
All right. Let's break the beam.
But you realize that if we try to escape here, our punishments are going to be more severe, and we
It's
never
like, I don't
want
wanna leave.
Return to the Shire
I Pimin,
if we
but
do this.
don't we want adventure? We could set off on another right after.
I mean, the last adventure we had, we lost someone.
I'd rather we all know what's at stake here, and we are aware of that.
Maybe we should take a vote.
I agree. Well, we'll vote to it.
I'll let Pimin go first then.
Wow.
The beam or possibly the fire.
Or
Or wait.
If y'all truly want to get out of here right now, I will support the idea of the beam.
Kona.
I would support the beam over the fire since we just spilled alcohol over the place and that is very flammable.
That's smart. Butters.
Not do anything.
I mean, that's valid. Afraid.
You already know my answer. I'm Just I'm this close to breaking it by myself.
I don't want to be in here any longer either. I vote for the beam.
Would you look at that, Butters? Looks like we're gonna be breaking that beam.
God.
So you said it's just all of us together.
Yeah, it's strength check. Yeah. Depending if somebody can outstrength everybody else as combined. So if someone's really strong, they might make the check alone.
Okay, because I'm gonna bring down that average.
Me too.
Strength saving throw or just strength?
It's a check.
Funny enough,
Athletics.
Butters.
7. Okay. 13. Alright, it's budging. 4. Half read.
I think mine's a 4 because I have a exhaustion point still.
No, it's gone. It passes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's
So,
got the light.
You only needed a 40 strength as you eventually manage it. As you push and push, as you hear the snap of the beam, as everybody roll me a dexterity save with disadvantage.
Damn.
As
Oh.
God. Alright. For those that's rolled a 15 with disadvantage, you take half as much. 13 points of bludgeoning. As it rolls across you and slams into you as the big crumble of everything happens as you get kind of sated and kind of... Some of you who have failed are restrained and unable to breathe as you're covered by stones and dirt and mud and straw.
Yeah, I'm
Butters
down.
is already down. So.
I think I filled that. Yeah, I think I filled it.
I definitely.
Yeah, it literally did 1 HP over.
They're the only ones that.
As
Didn't-
Kona and Pippin, you see what the hell you did for damages. As you realize quickly, you made, with the beam, it broke the top half of the building.
I'm sorry.
Start digging out people.
Yeah. Yep. And just start digging.
As you hear, what on earth's going on?
I'll pop my head out. That hurt.
Your cells aren't fortituded, whatever.
What the hell did you
Sturdy as
do?
you
As
believe.
the guy comes down, as you can see, kind of this man himself, kind of looking at you with kind of a confused look. I was about to knock on the door, but you destroyed everything inside. Holy moly.
It was an accident.
Blame Butters, but it was all Butters' idea.
What?
Probably like coughing up death. Did that make a death saving throw?
I was gonna
Well.
ask, can we medicine check him?
Yeah. As he kind of begins to get the keys, and he opens the door for you. Well, I've come here from an individual's calling, of course. I'm here to, I've been brought a letter from Hamford Long. I was, supposedly, well, you're to meet, another individual besides here, but from what I can tell, you managed to try to encave yourselves to death, and then merely waiting. Damn it. Mayor Pot will see fit for you to be examined, of course, but I don't know anymore if I can trust you all.
I mean, we're pretty beat up. I think we're a little bit more trustworthy now.
After you try to escape?
We didn't.
I just overheard it from him.
No, your support beams were a little lackluster. It's finally gave in on itself.
Well,
Honestly, it's better this than a fire.
you'll have another mission at hand anyways. Seeming fit that someone had paid your ransom and you're free to go. Supposedly somebody with pockets full coin. As it leaves the door open, allowing you to get your gear as it's neatly stacked against the wall. As once you're ready, I'll meet you upstairs. And please don't damage any more shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, you could have just waited.
So you said before.
Yeah, you could have killed Butters. Fucking, let's get out of here. This is a beam. What if I roll 10s, man? That'd be 30 damage.
Oh, I think we're all dead then.
Yeah, roll medicine check before he dies. Alright, give me a death save. Butters. Give me 2 of them, actually.
Oh yeah, forgot the.
Alright, who else wants to try to save him? As Hampson has no idea what the hell he wants. He looks at the sandwich instead.
Alfred will try, and this is a medicine check, right?
Yeah, I know you, yeah, give me another death save, Butters.
Fuck me. Fuck this game.
Alright, who wants to do a medicine check? Someone who has done one, please.
I don't have very good medicine checking this.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to. One of you
Plus
two. You
one,
can't.
so-
repeat.
Biscuit for the biscuit.
Yep. I'm gonna just do it.
All right, you saved his life. From dying.
Oh,
See, all right.
yours was better than mine because I'm -1.
It's funny because like today was like an opposite day, so basically I just I was very lucky.
Oh, that was great. Does any of us have anything to heal Butters by chance? Or does this doctor?
No,
No, he's not a doctor.
Or-
He's the sheriff, and the mayor's upstairs waiting for your asses.
Do we just drag his limp
Yeah,
body, I guess?
You better drag his body. That can help your ass. Especially with the fact that you're
pick him
trying to
up.
escape.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
It was the support beams. They were faulty.
Faulty.
Yeah, and fucking you put 5 hop trying to push one down.
I'm so sorry for my behalf on that journey.
Alright, you grab your
sorry,
things as
Butters.
you piggyback Butters on your back, somebody. Going upstairs. Well, that's pity. Is he dead or alive?
Sleeping. He's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little dramatic at times, so I'll carry him. I got him.
Well, to explain further why you're set free besides being paid off, well, the quick post, a short-handed letter, well, needed to be delivered to Ham Furlong in the marshes, of course, as he begins to send an envelope to one of you guys. But no one has rather sent a good impression from this tall hooded figure accosted him outside the town with the letter, with a message of urgency, of course. Furthermore, there's a lot of traffic on the main roads, dwarves mostly, heading west to and east, and it may be trying to get home before the year grows too long. So the mayor begins to speak up. You are the conspirators that owe community service for your transgressions on this behalf, of course. And you will be volunteered to deliver this letter unless you'd rather stay here and maybe potentially find yourself in another cell for the rest of your days. If you accept, then Odo will hand you the letter, and you shall be on your way. What say you?
Question. So we would have to stay here in a cell after we're being bought out of a cell?
Bought out. Your money is useless here.
What? You said someone paid for us to get out of the cell. That's what I
As
thought.
you can see Odo like wink at you.
Oh. Okay. I was just wondering.
What is she talking about, buying someone out? Nothing at all, honestly, I don't know. They might have a brain injury from the collapse.
I am pretty beat up myself.
Alright, you guys take this letter and be on your way. As quick as possible.
Okay, I'll
As he
cover
whispers,
the
he
letter.
whispers to you, as he says, Bilbo shut me.
Oh. Okay, we'll go then. Thanks for the letter. Bye.
Yeah, I'll carry Butters with us after we got it.
Man, it's gonna take 8 hours before he wakes his ass up.
Butters.
He's used to it.
As eventually being offered the letter, sealed instruction to take it to Brantford Long and staying off the East Road and taking the stock roads instead. As you begin to cut across the grass upon the green hills, going through the woody end. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at something here. Alright. As you head east, as before, you begin to see Fit, as he had promised a hooded figure would be awaiting you. That had given that letter originally. So the hooded figure, my apologies. The hooded figure gave the letter. It was urgent. You have it now. As you kind of remind yourself, the hooded figure. Hooded figure. Who was that? As you might think it's the human that you saved. Since it's sealed itself for no apparent reason unknown to what it says, as likely it was supposed to be sent towards the Alma Maggot himself, who is addressed to. So it's urgent. As you leave the Michael Devling, once you find your gear, you begin to head off and set off, obviously far and wide. As you begin to kind of find yourself upon a place without path, as the grasslands and the trees await you. But beforehand, you see something awaiting you. As against the wall, you see the Mathis house, a newly acquired museum, of course, built here. As you see across one of the individuals that run the place, Malva Slowfoot. That's it. You can see labeled an identifying tag inside the museum. As your eyes perk up as you see a rather interesting creation, a strange invention inside. As you guys can give me a history check. As you look at it there, anybody who had 15 or higher, you're going to see a kind of electric, kind of beautiful Shire craftsmanship, but with dwarvish smith capabilities. It looks, and to you guys, it looks like a bicycle. But you guys are like, what is this? 2 wheels?
That's
What
a
is-
funky looking thing. Did no one else see that over there?
It's an odd wagon, maybe? Not finished?
It's kind of
As,
weird.
as you hobbits, you have a choice. Either you wishing to take it with no authority, like hobbits would do, or leave it alone and make your journey without it.
Take it.
Yeah. Well, I'm down, so I can't really do anything.
We'll put butters on it.
Butters rolls a history check while he's knocked out.
Hey, I'm there spiritually.
He got a vision.
I remember a bicycle.
He says in his sleep.
What should we do? I mean, we should take it, right?
You can get ourselves into more trouble.
Break another cell again? Yeah, sure.
I mean, I know. I'll do whatever everyone wants. I'm just voicing my thoughts here.
It would be fun to take it, but if we're already in trouble at this point, wouldn't you want to get into any more trouble?
But we're young hobbits. We still have fun.
Butters would say no to this. So I'll speak for Butters and say no.
I mean, I say take it.
Fine, if you want it, you can take it. I'm not gonna help you take it.
It takes 2 people to ride this thing because it's so big.
Going out, let's go steal it.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, you guys borrow it. Hopefully no one sees it. As you guys take it for a weird, strange contraption, realizing there's a big ass seat and it is awkward to stand on to it. I like you both to make an acrobatics check. As Kona, you try to struggle on there as Hamson gets on, as it starts moving on his own accord, as he doesn't know how to stop it as he rolls down the hill. As you guys
And
run
I'm
at full
Kona.
speed, he runs. That bike's faster than you guys. As the pedals begin to move, you're like, I don't know what to do. Do I put my feet on there? like it almost feels like a death trap. Eventually, the momentum after a good 10 minutes, the bike eventually tips over as you fall off and roll. No damage is done to the bike, but you find this bike strange. As it'll take you some time to learn it as you progress the adventure.
Well, that was cool.
You did a very good job.
Out of context, if you do ride this thing, for people who have fatigue, so if people have fatigue, like for saving throws, it actually gives you advantage, which is weird. I don't know how to say that, but if you have fatigue and you're riding this thing, you have advantage on your checks for some fucking reason.
So if you're tired, just be like, let me pull the bike out, and then just, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Some Pokemon
You
stuff
can-
right there.
You can just ride it.
Mm. Love it.
All right. As after you escaped, obviously the delving, you find yourself beginning eastward towards the travel with a weird, strange bike, as you begin to head towards Marsh and Brentford Long. Normally, the trip would take 4 to 5 days, but with the bike at hand and your team seeming fit to obviously catch up at hand for people who are rather tired and clumsy. As for your first 4 hours on the road, you realize that although, well, it seemed right, more bounders, more than usual, are out making their rounds, so you have no other choice other than stay off the roads, and being caught, of course. This means riding along the well-trodden country paths and tracks, heading eastwards to the White Well, the Tuklan beyond, and what would be little more than an extension of a walking party soon to be proven troublesome, as you have set out to a postman's duty across the Shire without provisions, as save for a few bits of old bread and cheese from likely a town, or maybe you grab some scraps from the old delvings, as it seems a problem for another importance, of course. As upon your first day of travel, you take the skirts of the Took Bank as you begin to see fit some people you must avoid, as you see them moving around, as it could be risky business, as your tummies kind of growl as you're kind of hungry, as you leave the bike behind a tree, as you all look at each other, except for Butters, currently unconscious still, as you begin to see a berry bush in the distance, wild fruit, an open land. You can potentially try to sneak your way towards this farmer's house and steal some for your own, or you may leave it and go hungry, of course. Of course, there's other vegetables he has in the farmlands, in the Tuklands, of course. So for anybody who wishes to steal, can roll a stealth check, and then roll a survival check to see what you can find.
Is there any way I can
Oh my god,
buy
Hampson.
some bears for
Hampson,
him?
you easily get caught. Hey! Get out of my freaking farmland! I'll get you with my pitchfork. You run, you porky pig.
Sorry. I thought this was my garden. Sorry.
As now the DC is even higher.
Can I buy it off him?
You don't want to do that. You're wanted people, so.
Oh, damn. Shit.
Fucking Hampson. He just goes in.
Hampson, you should really tell us.
Dark urge compels me.
Yeah, some of us are a little bit more quieter than you are.
So what's it up to now?
I mean, I thought
It's raised. You don't know. It's just higher.
I was just very hungry. I mean, I think all y'all can hear my stomach.
As half-free with... You have heavy armor, half-free?
No, I do not. Don't know why it's saying heavy armor.
Okay, 17. You're medium armor, right?
Yes.
Alright, so...
Oh yeah, it's because we should have proficiency with that armor. I mean, mine still would have been a fail too.
Alright,
but...
so you begin to sneak in. Give me a survival check. Are you looking for fruits or vegetables?
I'm going to look for some vegetables. You said survival check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you learn wisely as you begin to dig through the ground and begin to pluck out some veggies. Roll me a d6 on how many carrots you can steal.
E6. Alright.
You find 2 good carrots. They're big and long. They're kind of the size of a ruler. As you take them. As you quickly kind of look back and forth. Do you want to risk it and roll another set check or run away?
I roll another one while I lose my carrots or no?
If he catches you.
I think we'll go with my 2 carrots. I'm just gonna run back.
Alright, run
Holding
back.
my 2 carrots. We could use Butters as a distraction and say, hey, our friend's hurt, and then we steal more carrots from him.
Oh god.
I'll try.
14 is a fail. Alright, get out of here now! I'm gonna bring my cane on you, asses. Come on, Billy Bob. You can wake up now. You can hunt for some hobbits. As you hear that.
Oh, okay, we gotta go.
Run!
You take the bike with
Carry Butters.
you. As you eventually get upon the night, as kind of the sun eventually dwindles down, get comfortable with each other, as you find a small hovel, abandoned building, if anything. As you bring Butters there, laying him to rest. As he eventually wakes up, as he's rather confused where he's at, he's traveled quite a long distance across the Shire, finding himself on a hard floor with kind of his backpack on his head. As you guys have 2 carrots and whatever things you've collected as your journey progressed.
I have 10 rations for us.
And I got carrots.
I have 9.
You shouldn't have 10 rations from the beginning of this. You should have eaten those long ago. Depending if you were not eating at all, Hammond.
Oh, yeah.
I'd bet I'd have like 3 then.
Because
I have 10 also.
You need to eat one. Oh, well, I don't know. Depends on the type of character you are, but usually you only eat 1 ration a day. I know
And
a lot
how
of you
many
guys
days
had
do
a
we-
lot of feasts. Since you began your journey, it's been like I'd say like almost a week, almost. It took you a week. It took you 3 days to get back from the first mission. And 3
So I have,
days
like,
to get
3
back.
left.
Time.
A lot of time's passed. It's a lot of traveling. I'd say 10 days have passed by now.
Oh, so I have no rations.
No, that's why I was just hoping you would collect shit along the way.
Well, I got 4 carrots. I mean, 2
Did you
carrots.
take anything out of the jail cell before everything fell apart?
We, no.
Crusty bread, crusty cheese.
We didn't think. We just want to get the hell out of there. We drank some beer and that was
All right,
it.
you got some carrots. What are you gonna do with the carrots?
I am going to break those 2 carrots into 2 each and give them to my companions, to Hamston, Kona, Pimmy, and Butters. I shall go hungry for the night.
Oh no, you don't have to do that.
Alfred's gonna
I
give them
can.
like each a piece. It's like, here, take this, take it, go eat.
I'm gonna break mine in half, saying I don't eat as much as you guys, so here.
Hamson will eat his. No.
I've survived on less. And he'll break his in half and give it to whomever.
Butters. Butters is like, where am I?
Probably Butters like waking up, just like then he figures out which trying to look for is like what he got injured with. 'Cause I remembered he got hit by a fucking troll, broke his back, got stabbed in the spear, so he's just like, what the hell happened? Where's the injury? Probably
You
concussion.
had just fallen asleep, Butters. Yeah.
After a rock hit your head.
I think it was more than a couple of rocks.
Yeah, we kind of rushed at the pillar and it fell. And then we got let out for free.
I told you guys to wait.
That you did, Butters. But we're here now, and here's a carrot.
He picks the carrot.
He just smiles. Like, yay.
Alfred's gonna chew on his small little piece of carrot and just he's gonna smile. See, it's a tasty little snack for the night, better than starving.
Oh, you're gonna starve, guaranteed.
Well, I have 10 days of rations.
Did you use those rations while you're traveling? Or were
Maybe.
you unconscious majority of the time while traveling?
Unconscious of the majority of the time.
Alright, we'll say you have 2 rations left in your bag.
Okay.
As you could potentially use those carrots to make a stew or something with the rations.
I shall.
So you'd have to use both rations to make a meal for everybody to get something.
Gladly.
So he kind of hands out his rations. A little bread, some stale bread with some dry jerky and kind of like a little small biscuit.
Oh well.
The
thank
dried
you,
up
Buck.
cracker.
It's all I had left in my bag.
Hardtack. It's all hardtack.
It's like yeah, like a little jar of jelly and peanut butter. It's like all old.
Peanut butter?
Better than all of them.
I'm gonna find my way towards Hampson.
Oh, hi, Pimmon.
Hi there, Hampson. You doing alright? I know with Robin's passing, you may have seemed to taken it higher than the rest of us. I know y'all two were a lot closer.
I've been alright. I feel like I've been doing a bit better.
It's good to hear. I was quite worried you weren't allowed time to grieve.
I still feel like I'll need some time to get over it completely, but at least these little things just keep going, you know, doing something each day. Maybe that's why I've been more inclined to not sit still and dealing with the post, and I gotta keep moving, it feels like.
Just don't distract yourself too much, I guess I should say. Uh, Not to intrude or anything, but that night that you slew that goblin, I don't know, for whatever reason, I didn't feel like you.
Hanson just kind of looks down. I'll be honest, Emmett, I felt an anger that I never felt before. I don't know, I saw possibly losing everyone, and I couldn't let that happen, and it just came over me, and I don't know how to yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But I promise that I'm fine now. I think everything will be okay. But I appreciate you looking, and if things ever do happen to get out of control again, I feel like I hope I can count on you to help me not do anything I'd ever regret.
Well, I don't necessarily or entirely blame you. Those woods were messing with all of us, I fear, but I think it's a fine thing to avenge a fallen friend, but and then killing on revenge, that's a real fine line, and I just fear that you were teetering toward the latter. But at least I'm glad to hear that you are aware of that. Just know that we're all here, and I'll be sure to keep a closer eye as he nudges you.
Oh, well, thank you, Pittman. I truly appreciate it. It's good to have someone, Car.
Well, I know you must have been taking it harder than the rest of us, so
Oh, thank you again. I do truly appreciate it.
So what about that stew? Is it done yet?
Almost.
God, we're gonna have to find ways. What? Find ways to scavenge more.
Who knows
If
how long
only
the journey is.
certain someone didn't just go running into that farmer's field.
I was just so hungry. I, yeah, I, I really don't have nothing to say. It was my fault.
He could just
What?
kind of chuckles.
Alfred's gonna look at this like, how is it that I'm bigger than most of you and that I could get through, get some carrots, and get out without even being noticed? It's kind of odd.
Well, I was waiting to ask the group if I should go in there, but you know,
Hi, Alfred. You and I are the ones that just seem to act, it seems like, and then we kind of find out later. Going up him in and Butters all seem to have a bit more.
Sitting and waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that we both kind of rush in more than the others. I guess I'm not as afraid of getting hurt than they are, keeping everyone else from being found or something like that, you know?
We just need to live a little.
Halfreed just gonna stare at Butters. You hear that? Live a little.
He just looks at you like kind of irritated. He's just like,
I left my own house, stabbed in the chest with the goddamn spear,
oh,
thrown into the wall by a troll. I didn't even do anything.
Look at that. You're living. You lived. You're here.
I don't know how I managed to live.
And you know what that shows? That shows you're more than just a small little hobbit. It means it shows that you're tough in your own way.
Just means I'm just gonna stay back inside of my house and read more.
But why not go and look around? Go out more. Go find more things to be interested in.
The only thing I'm gonna be interested in going outside is to find Moon Brooks. That's it.
I mean, we all have our interests. I don't blame Butters. I mean, he did get stabbed right through the stomach.
Yeah, and I got stamped into the ground by a troll. I broke my skull. But I do understand, Butters. It's not your thing. But as I said, live. Don't be the stick in the mud or the little hobbit that hides behind his mother. You be like a baby dragon, hatch from your egg and be something big.
No.
I feel like Butters have lived just fine. From what I've heard, he's barely left home, and I think he's living just fine.
He's like more focused on the soup now.
Out of character. Did you guys hear Berman Hill's dead? Sad.
Yes.
He was
Who?
the king of Rohan. That was Lord of the Rings. One of the actors
Oh.
died. He was
Sad.
he was a great actor.
That made me sad.
Anyways. As you guys eat your food, as it's piping hot, as obviously Hamson does not know how to wait for the coolest food as he plays with it in his mouth as it burns his tongue.
100%.
Did you guys finish the stew? Some bellies full, some not as full, but enough to satiate a sleep, a slumber. As you have a long day ahead of you, many days to travel. As you are satiated by a long rest and replenished, feel rejuvenated after a solid 24 hours of conspired and passed. As the second day comes and commences, as you see the
Would that be a
dawn
long
comes.
rest?
Sorry, Ed. Everybody does.
Would that be? Oh, it's a long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
All right, just want to make sure. I'm sorry for
It's come bright and clear, with an indication of a particularly fine day for walking. Your bike is ready to set off. As Butters has no idea what the fuck that is.
Why do we have that?
Oh, Kona and I borrowed it, and isn't it really cool?
The moment you say you borrowed it, just like he just starts walking away. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
Wait. Butters, if you sit up top, you'll love it. I'll pedal for you, or like this thing, they look like large steps.
Nope. No.
He starts walking.
Afraid's gonna chase after Butters.
Yep, he starts running now.
Get back here, Butters. You're gonna ride the damn thing.
No.
As you
Get
both
him
roll down the
eventually.
hill.
He's like,
I will die an innocent hobbit if I must.
You already been to prison. What's worse than that?
Falsely accused.
No,
I mean-
no, it's on the record now.
Yeah. Technically, you're already an accomplice. You were there when we borrowed it.
Well, he might have a way out. He was unconscious.
They don't know that.
Well, he was laying on that thing as we pushed it, so I mean, some people that saw
You're
would probably assume it
let's
was
try
him.
to make like up these things like
your prints on
get
there.
me accused. It's on your. You have your prints on there, therefore you stole it with us.
Instead of taking a picture, we sketched.
It's just fucking me locked out on the seat, just like dead body.
As you guys begin to travel, upon the midday, near the sky turning gray, heavy clouded, rolling in. As the beautiful sky dissipates. By lunchtime, your stomach growls as you get hungry again. You look around. As everybody can roll a survival check to find whatever they can find in kind of the forest and bushes around.
I'm great
Yeah,
at these.
Samson's hungry.
Saffrey does not find anything.
Damn it.
Pippin, you dig through the dirt. As you find, give me a d6. 3 potatoes. As Kona, you begin to look around as you find a berry bush. I'd like you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
As you find 19 raspberries.
Dang, nice.
As Hamson, as you begin to realize quickly enough, your eyes kind of drop as you see an apple tree. As you see it's high up, too high for you to climb, but you can attempt it with athletics.
Yeah.
13. You climb up there as you move your round, bulgy body as you begin to realize it's probably not a good idea to be on one of the tree stems, but you see a lot of apples. So you have a choice. You can attempt to acrobatics one of them, see if it holds your weight. Second one, you can try to shake it aggressively and try to keep yourself balanced in the tree. Or third, you can try to use a weapon to maybe hit an apple off the tree and repeat climbing back up every time your weapon's on the ground.
Oh,
All right, group meeting. We can use the fellowship points.
Well, this is him doing
Yes.
his own thing.
right. I think Hampson would shake the tree branch.
Give me an acrobatics check as you hold still as you shake it. You manage to not to fall. As I'd like you to roll me a d6 on how many apples you get out of that bush, of the tree. You find 3 apples coming up.
Yeah.
There's still more apples if you'd like to keep going.
Get them.
Yep.
The sake of our starvation will be upon you.
As you
Oh.
fall out of the tree. Taking 6 points of damage on your head.
Ooh.
Oh. That one hurt, but got a few apples at least.
Maybe black apples.
They're red apples.
I'll just hold up the 3. This is all like a grab.
You get 3 potatoes, 3 apples, and 19 raspberries. And they're like the kind of like the natural grown ones. So they're not big and fake. They're like really tiny.
Still Kona came in clutch.
As you begin to realize quickly enough, a downpour happens across your travels. The rain rolls in, and a heavy rainstorm begins to release its fury upon you all. As you find yourself trudging through the muddy terrain and heading towards the Green Hills country. As the trudge is rough and exhausting, even rough on a bike, as the bike doesn't seem to help. As you struggle through it, I'd like everybody to roll me a con save.
Oh
Yay.
my lord. Yay.
Yay!
Waters, you got an exhaustion point. As your
Hey, that's what I'm
body and mind and soul is broken as you begin to subdue the rain, eventually seeing the sunset arise as the rain eventually dissipates. As you find yourself upon the night sky, clear, dark hill of a terrain, otherwise an idea for a great place to press on into the woody end, likely in the evening. As you find maybe probably a best place to bed down. As you look around, you don't see much but a hollowed out tree to rest yourself there. Tree is very tight for everybody, but you'll make do with what you can.
Why everyone close.
Well, do some more hunting if we need more food.
You can if you want. You can keep hunting outside. It's nighttime though, so you're gonna have to use a torch or something.
Alfred shall go hunting. Scrounging or whatever it is.
make sure you're all safe, please.
Kevin will go with.
All right, roll me a d4.
Everybody who's going out, right?
Yeah, yeah. How long it takes you? All right, after it takes you longer to find something, but Pippin takes like no time. As Pippin, you come across a hare. Not too big of a hare itself. Like you make me an attack roll on it. Try to kill it.
My hat first and then shoot with advantage.
No, this is happening
Dang.
now.
Okay.
You hit it.
Nice.
All that time patrolling.
So, kind of drops dead on the ground. As you can roll me a d6 how heavy it is. It's only one. It's a 1-pounder, just enough for one person. A little baby.
It looked bigger from a distance. Not
Not
to
for-
worry though.
After you take longer on your accord of looking around. Roll me a survival check.
Gotcha.
You struggle to find anything for the first hour. Give me another survival check for the second hour.
Survival skills. Do me something good.
You fail again.
Oh, damn.
You
Damn
can't
it.
find anything. As the light eventually gets too dark, as you cannot see, do you want to light a torch?
Yes, I'm going to light a torch, and with that, I will be having. I will have. 1 second. I will have 6 torches left.
Alright, give me another survival check.
All right.
You find nothing.
Come on,
As the
man.
torch sizzles out, do you want to light another torch?
Yes, I'm gonna have 5 torches now.
Alright, roll me another survival check. You
Oh,
find nothing
my.
as your torch sizzles out again.
I'm
So
going
after
home.
4 hours, you're hungry and tired as you find nothing. As
Yeah,
eventually, Pippin, you're... But you run in back into Half-Reed as Half-Reed finds nothing. This was so rigged. He just needed a 10 for something.
It's not like you have for you.
That's fine. Couldn't find. It's all right. It's nothing.
So you got 3 apples, some berries, and 3 potatoes, and a small little hare.
And sadness. Don't forget the sadness.
You can make something out of that, I'm guessing. You could stuff it, make it into
Jack
like
Butters.
a roast.
Stuffed rabbit, yeah.
Well, I managed to catch this hare. As small it may be, at least it's something.
Alright. So you guys cook it up, skin it. In the back of your mind, you guys kind of miss Robin. He was the hunter of your group. Knowing that you're not much hunters yourselves. You all have your own skill sets, your own talents. This journey feels kind of strange without him. You guys break some hair as you begin to take the piece of the head, the limbs, the stomach, or whatever you want off this thing. What little meat it has.
Start fighting like hyenas.
As you guys begin to enjoy and eat your meal, beginning to replenish yourself a little bit, picking at the bits you don't like and dropping the bones on the ground or into the fire. As Hammond, you realize you're losing actually some weight.
No.
Anything but that.
I think you actually hear Hampson shout that. And he's like holding his stomach.
Well, you're kind of getting those like satiated headaches too because you don't eat enough.
My blood sugar's low.
My food sugar levels are going low.
I need more butter.
You just started looking at me.
It
He's
looks
just looking.
it looks really funny. You look tasty.
I sure do miss butter.
Lord.
Nothing personal.
Mm.
Alright. Anybody else want to do anything before night? Or we can just skip over.
I got nothing else.
I'm good.
It's all good.
Alright. You guys take a long rest. Upon the stock road, you're nearly near the woody end, but you do see some event happening, but it seems fit. It happened at the wrong time as you guys see fit that you are wanted, but it depends if you guys want to really do it, you might be able to persuade or manipulate or even lie to get yourselves into this event. As you see the annual Shire scavenging hunt, an honored tradition among the hobbits of all ages, gather tested wits on resourcefulness and embarking on a thrilling quest to uncover treasures scattered around the Shire. Seems like they have surprises. You see like a lot of people and you're like, oh man, do I want to like do this or do I want to skip it and just keep going in the forest?
Ooh, scavenger.
All right. I mean, does everyone want to have a little bit of fun, or do you just need to keep going through the long forest and being Drake and Blairy?
Afreed's gonna look at Hampson. He's gonna be like, Hampson, me and you, we can do this. We can win the scavenger hunt.
I think we all could. I think it'd be real fun.
It'll be food.
We all need food. Corna, Bimin, Butters.
I mean, we are wanted, and we did technically still. I mean, borrowed a bike or whatever this is. I don't think it's probably the best idea.
You already know my answer.
Is that a maybe?
No.
No. That's all he says.
Well, I mean, I don't blame you, Butters. I understand. All right, I'll be good. Through the woods we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
As you forfeit that, as you begin to make yourself entering into the woody ends.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Plays as Halfreed, like follows sadly.
As itself, on the third day, begin to find yourself strangely scared of this place. This place is known for its creatures that dwell here, and creatures that hunt at the night. You can see many things within the woods, You hear barks, noises, and squirrels running up trees.
Does Ballers hear a little ooh?
Having trauma everywhere. You just want Butters to have trauma now.
Oh, this doesn't feel like the too kind of place now, does it?
I just want to go to bed.
It's Butters. You can roll on an encounter table for me.
Oh God, no! Why are you making this poor boy suffer?
Roll me a d12.
Suffer in
lucky.
silence.
You
I
got
think
lucky.
not.
No encounter has happened.
Oh,
Okay, the luck of Butters, luck of the butt.
He prevailed. He can't take any more beatings.
As you guys begin to reach into the woody ends, you hear babbling of waters and rather something happening in the distance. The night has sprung forth upon you once again. The stars burn bright in a free tonight. The spites of the weathering and the hunger you have faced along your journey, a lightness enters your heart as it rests upon the banks of a Stockwood brook. Then, as if the stars were given from a form of voice, you see, being from the legends, step out a soft embrace of night, a shined upon you. A voice of music says, Elysia lume aruvinzo. As you hear a voice, it almost gives off the song of an elf. In clad blue remnants, with her hair as fair as gold. He smiles at you and your companions. Whether it be merry chance, some greater will be have brought us together, and I'm glad for it. I am Glador of the Havens. I've been curious about the mischiefs of the hobbits, and it's been going on, causing all the manners of stories to be spun by birds and beasts across the Shire. Why, I spoke only a few days ago to a Badger Brock of the Witherwines. He told me of your company, each by the name as he had heard it from a Fitch, who heard it from a fox. I suspect that by now even Lavarian in the old forest has heard your merry mishaps. I am forgetting myself, adopting the rustic ways of the rustic realms. May I trade some simple elvish travel fares in exchange for sharing your company in your camp this evening? As you see an elf standing quite tall for you guys. He's 8 feet tall. He towers even the humans. So I'll show you a picture of him on the Discord.
Can we tell if what he's saying is true?
You can roll an insight. Sounds like he's being genuine. He has no morals against you.
Are we really that famous?
Of course.
Well, that was quite false.
I'm sure a lot of us don't mind a little more company.
It seems like you're rather famous as well. He begins to take out his bag. as he provides you a loaf of fair white bread and light golden beverage from his elvish pack. Take it. You'll need your strength.
Hamson will gladly take it. Oh, thank you. I've been so starving.
Sorry, sadly, it's not Lima's bread. It's not one small bite. It fills you up. It's just regular bread. But it's elvish bread, so it's very
Yeah.
fluffy, not dry.
Alfred's gonna smell the bread and like he's gonna like take a small bite to take. Like he's gonna. It's a lot fluffier as you said. So he's surprised by the fluffiness. Oh, that's fluffy. It's odd.
Yes, the elvish provisions restore both heart and spirit.
Look about to cry if I'm honest. Tastes too good.
Oh, yeah, no, right? Alfred, that was amazing.
He didn't expect such a kindness to come through the woods tonight, but you're grateful nonetheless.
My pleasure. Do you have a fair song of your people? I've heard hobbits could sing quite a tasteful tune. I wouldn't mind hearing it for the first time. She sits
Well,
down.
I'm not the singer.
Pivot looks towards the rest of the group.
I'm not Alfred or Butters. Can any of you sing?
Sing?
Aye.
I can kind of sing. You see me perform once? Then again, I almost did cut somebody's toes off with a sword.
Oh, yeah, but that was a little bit of a different thing then.
Butters, do you want to sing?
I can try, but
You got this, Kona.
I can give you one if you want.
give me one what?
A song.
Oh, do I really have to sing it?
Yeah. Roleplay.
Nope, I'm good.
I know someone's gonna sing it. I know Butters could sing it. Guaranteed.
Come on, Butters, sing.
Hold on.
What type of song do they want? Any song?
Any Hobbit song, but it has to be a song coming from your heart.
Shit.
That's what
You gotta give me a couple seconds.
Do you want a song? I can give you one.
Alright, I guess. Shit, okay. I just want to give y'all heads up. I'm not a good singer at all, so I will
Yeah,
do
get
my
into
best.
character and sing for us.
In a cozy hobbit hole beneath the green hill, where the breeze whispers secrets and the air is still, there's a pot bubbling over with the frothy brew, concoction of magic for me and for you. Oh, the hobbit's brew is a wonder to behold, crafted with love from barley and gold, with a dash of mischief and a sprinkle of cheer. It's the finest homebrew from far and near. With a wink and a smile and a tip of the hat, the hobbit pours a pint as we sit and chat. The fire crackles warmly as stories are told of adventures untold and the treasures of old. Oh, the hobbit's brew It's a wonder to behold, crafted with love from barley and gold. A dash of mischief and a sprinkle of cheer. It's the finest homebrew for far and near. From the fields
I-
of the Shire to the misty mountains tall, the hobbit's brew brings joy to one and all. So raise your glass high and let the laughter flow. For in this hobbit hole, there's nowhere else to go. I'm almost done. Oh, the hobbit's brew is a wonder to behold, crafted with love from barley and gold. With a dash of mischief and a sprinkle of cheer, it's the finest homebrew from far and near. So here's to the hobbits and their homebrew so fine. It always bring joy like the sun's warm shine. In a world full of troubles, it's a comforting sight to gather with friends and share in the light. And that's me. I'm done.
Oh, good gracious. Well done, well done. You may not have a singer's voice, but you do have a way with words indeed.
Thank you. My aunt never said I was much of a singer. I just had a beat in the heart, you know.
Oh, it was fantastic though.
Thank you.
Well.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that fair song. Where are you guys heading anyways? Deep in the woods in here. Could be dangerous for hobbits, but it seems fit. You are smart enough not to hunt around these woods.
We're kind of doing community service, so it's what, yeah, the main
Confused
reason
about
why
it. It's
we're.
like, what the fuck is community service?
We got in trouble, and we got to do this now, or else we'll be in more trouble.
I see. But I hope you find your mission at hand clear as day, with no fraught across your path. Listen to the wind, and feel the ground upon your feet. Oh, well, your feet are exposed. That's a first.
I can definitely feel the wind on them then.
I'll keep watch while you guys sleep. As he begins to quickly climb the tree like it's nothing. He does one hand and he lifts himself up.
Oh, well, goodbye.
I'm here still in spirit.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll just watch over Cam while you sleep.
Alfred snoring.
He's got like crumbs on his chin.
He's got leftover like bits of bread stuck in his beard with like a little bit of a. You said there's a drink, right?
Yeah, he gave you
Yeah.
an amber color golden beverage.
His
Like,
beard is all sticky now.
It's not beer. It's actually an elvish, kind of like I forgot what it's called. Like
Ambrosia?
apple cider, basically.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Halfreed's beard is gonna be like all sticky from the cider. He's got like crumbs stuck up in his mustache.
I think for once, Butters is actually not going to read the book and then fall asleep.
All right. Anybody else doing anything? So you hear the whispers of his lips. He says, "Hush now, sleep peaceful tonight. You have nothing to fear, my dear little hobbit friends." So upon the day you wake up the next morning, the elf is long gone, but you do find a fresh fruits and nuts to serve as breakfast. As it seems fit, he already had left to do his errands. He left you the pile of food for you to start your day.
Oh, that was nice of him.
I think that's the one and only time we'll ever see an elf.
First time there's been
Right.
some kindness shown to us, if I'm honest. Everyone else has always either put us in a cell or just been rooting away.
Why was the elf here in the Shire?
We didn't seem to ask why they were here. We kind of just ate our food and passed out.
Guess all they wanted was a song to make them a little bit happy. They gave us food and left us with everything else.
That sure will be a night to remember.
Got to, after we get done with this, got to find them, take them out for a good drink or something like that.
If he hasn't already returned to his own country.
Do you think there's a job for being a bounty hunter for friends?
How does it make sense?
We hunt down our friends, become friends. Simple as that.
I don't know.
But if they're already our friends, why are we hunting them?
Whoa. I'd kind of find our friends, stay friends, keep in touch, stuff like that. Try to make sure that we're close together still. If you know what I mean. I can't explain it. You'll have to think to yourself about it.
I guess let's not let this good food go to waste. Sure,
Hampton's already eating, like
Yeah.
while listening to all that.
Alfred's gonna get like a small handful of berries and just kind of plop one by one, look at them into his mouth.
Alright. So your journey takes you forth further and further. As later the same day, you, the Fellowship, finally come across the Stocks and Brooks as you spot where the Minias in the Shadowers can be forted, having asked a few fishermen for a few directions. One afternoon, bag full along in the marshes, as a long bricked farmhouse, thatched roof surrounded by a great field, vegetables in their full bloom of season, which run up the high wall of the gate, marks the entrance upon the lane, as you see it located upon the Stock and Rushy. As you begin to see As you approach, you see a young, broad hobbit in his tweens working the fields. I'll show you a picture of this ugly little twat.
What? He's a handsome fella. Until we see his face.
Well, this is all hand drawn, so I don't know. We'll see.
He looks like the Draco Malfoy of hobbits.
Hey.
He looks like an asshole.
As you see him working the fields, stopping to watch them closely as he leans upon a shovel, upon spotting you, and he shoulders and his shovels and saunters towards you, asking their business. What brings you here? I'm working, you know.
So are we?
So he just kind of gives you a stern look. And he looks at you. Name is Farmer Maggot.
Like the second or the first one?
He looks at you confused.
You said he was young, right?
Yeah, he's young and broad in his tweens. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, he's obviously the son, but he's obviously not going to indulge you.
You little shit.
Did you call him that? And then with a shovel and smack you.
It's canon now.
Oh, don't bother me. I'm going back to work then.
I mean, Hampson's gonna look at the group. Did we really bother him? Like, did we do anything besides walk down the road?
He begins to go back towards his digging.
You just walked up. He's being a little asshole like that.
Fuck you. I hear that.
I'm good. Don't make me kick the hell out of you. I'll knock you down, kid.
God.
I'll knock you down a peg.
All right. Alfred, let's just leave this angry child alone and move on.
Halfway's gonna grip his club. I'll turn you one of those plants, you little. Oh, nah, Alfred's gonna just walk off. Never mind.
I'll knock you down an inch.
Are you really fighting with a child?
Maybe.
It seems so.
A troll, a ogre thingy, and now a child?
Well,
He could have told him.
Down there, I think.
I think
Why
I'd
not
rather
just hush it?
fight the troll again than that child. He seemed kind of off-putting.
Right. I bet Alfred could have took him though.
Alfred's gonna like grumble oh, as he walks off.
And he just goes back to digging.
Shit, damn it.
Should we make our way just to the bard then, or wherever? See if we find the real farmer maggot person, or whatever his name is.
Is it Margit or Maggot?
Maggot.
Maggot. This is the farmer maggot, by the way.
Okay.
Look around. As you look inside, you see nobody in the house.
Wally seems delusional.
I'll walk over to him and like, hey, kid.
Hey. You
Yeah.
didn't want a piece of me, and now you want a piece of me?
Okay.
No. Where's your parents?
Where's your dad?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you shit. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Coming to my farm. What purpose do you have here, huh? Huh?
This ain't got nothing to do with you, child. We're just looking for your
get
dad or
lost.
mother, whoever's here. Looking for the adult figure, not whatever you are.
I'm adult. Psh,
Well, not really.
then get lost.
Goodness,
Is that
so
to say
Christ.
you're
How
the
about
one?
this? How about this? I give you 5 copper pieces. Tell me where your dad is.
How about what I tell you? I smack you over the head with this big ass shovel, huh? Huh?
Well, damn,
You
this
think
kid has
that's
a mouth.
You're very brave for trying to face 5 adventuring hobbits versus a farmer.
5 adults?
I mean, I kind of want to punch him now. Like, he
I
just
think
asked me
hobbits are.
for it.
He's literally the same
Alright.
size as you.
I heard Butters over here said he wanted to kick you.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay, we not talk about this.
I don't like this
Is-
anymore.
Is
Butters
your
even could take him.
father around, or are you the owner of this farm?
I'm the owner of this farm.
You don't look like an owner. You look more.
Oh,
You look like a worm, if I'm honest.
Why are you fucking doing this to me? Why do you like
Are
to
you-
betray? We're all alike. I don't know why you hating now all of a sudden coming to my land.
Hey, you started this first, or you just walked up. You were being a little
Oh
shit.
yeah. Well, I wanted to see who was coming on my farm, looking out my windows.
Ooh, I really want to punch you in the face right now.
Look. If
But
it's
I'm not.
any, you can
Butters,
tell
I
me
think you need to help Alfred. He's losing it a little.
So what's
Yeah,
your
if you-
reason coming here and asking for my folks?
We're looking for farmer maggots.
I'm
Uh,
Farmer Maggot.
I get that. You're the farmer magnet. But
Mom,
we
what do
have
we
a-
need to do?
We have a letter that we need to give to a farmer maggot. But I don't know
Letter? I've been waiting for a letter. Give me that letter.
who's it from.
Well, I believe it's from somebody I know. Give it to me now.
You could say
Who are you
please.
to? Who are you to?
Well,
demand
you just
anything
came on
from
my
us?
farm, and now you've betrayed me, and this lot wants to punch me in the face.
We'll handle him. But you're also not being as forthcoming as we're supposedly brethren, and we're all supposed to be welcoming, and you were very rude.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I have
You-
rights,
So do we?
and you're on my land.
We are here as friends, or we were, until you were rude.
I don't see that. You gonna give me that letter or not?
And Alfred just like grab him by like the collar of his shirt and tell him
No.
just to shut the
Think
hell up for a
you want
second.
that.
Ah, fine.
You're
I
already a
won't.
wanted person.
I can't. I don't want. I don't want to be known for attacking a kid. Fine.
Should we give him the letter?
Your Radiohead.
Look, I think what my friend here, Kona's trying to get at is we want to make sure that the letter is sent to the right person. And if you tell us whom you're expecting a letter from, and we can see that it is from that person, we should be able to give you.
Well, if it's rated me, I want to know what it says. If it's not, then I don't know why you're still here.
Can I inside him?
Sure.
Oh, about to fight a kid.
Oh God. Well,
Yeah, just give him the letter, please.
Fine, here.
He snatches it in his hands and begins to tear it open and begins to read a few lines. As he gets deep, laughs a little bit, and then he relaxes. I was told you were coming. I wasn't sure I would have to actually be seen in your flesh. It's quite a long road for the Delvings, huh? Please, please. I had to make sure you were the right people. As he winks at you. Follow me. You must be hungry, thirsty, and weary.
I'm
As he
getting
acts completely
whiplash from
different,
this game.
completely changes his demeanor to you.
I'm getting whiplash. The emotional whiplash I'm getting from the skit right now, it's insane, really.
So you are the famous conspirators, huh? Done some trouble around these parts. Come. If you trust me enough, as he opens his house and gets in the kitchen.
I guess. Let's go. If we die, we know why.
Death by kid.
Bilbo wanted us dead. We already did his job.
Yep. We already did for him. He's just sending us to our deaths.
No witnesses.
Walks in.
Alright. As you enter in his kitchen, you see there's a fine table laid. None other than Bilbo Beg himself sits there, waiting for you, eating a brightly colorful apple.
What?
He smiles
Bilbo?
as Maggot looks at you, winks towards you. Oh, I see, you got my letter. Good, Mr. Maggins. Now, we're all here together to go business at hand, of course. As you all receive 150 XP.
Nice.
600.
As you all sit and talk to Bilbo, and I have to make sure that, well, I wasn't being followed. As Bilbo is obviously on the wanted list.
Well, so sneaky.
Well, I have one final favor, of course. My beloved fellowship. And this young farmer, freshly from Burglefold, shrewd farmer himself, misunderstand, of course, the Bucklanders. The maggot, he's got his own troubles. Terrible beast has overridden his hay-high. And, well, you lot, you seem to be best at handling a lot of creatures along your path. Now, we found ourselves in the heart of the old forest after the dark to face this creature. And I was wondering if you wanted one more big bang adventure. A true wonder to your danger scores. To get to the bottoms of the borders of the Shire. What say you? Will you help this farmer take on this beastly creature?
Is he gonna hit it with his shovel?
Oh, he won't be joining you. You'll be killing it.
That's what I mean.
Kind of look straight at half freedom to just see what his expression is.
What, Hamson?
No, half freed.
Oh.
Alfred is gonna look at the kid, and he's gonna look to theirs. He's gonna be like, whatever they say, I guess I'll follow after. The kid pissed him off. He doesn't want to mess with that kid, but if he has to go
playing
find
around
something,
with you to begin with, honestly.
yeah. But Alfred did not take it as that.
Yeah, Alfred took it personally.
He took it personal with him, but
His parents are currently not home. His mother doesn't return to the Yell until a few days from now. Seeming fit, seeming fit to that, we have a big task at our hand, and, well, one creature to another needs to be thwarted out. But for the time being, you guys can leave and rest here comfortably in the beds in the farmhouse of the Bamford Long. There's plenty of food here, eggs, mushrooms for cooking, late breakfast, of course. Enjoy yourself here for the time being.
So, do we know what this creature is that we're hunting?
Well, I'll tell you soon enough, but be sure to get yourself fed and hungry. I'm sure Hamson could eat a whole chicken by now.
I am so hungry. Please, anything.
As you guys begin to get comfortable beds and eat and begin to fill yourself up, as Bilbo and Maggot begins to have a business talk, after a while, Maggot's demeanor turns grim, and eventually, seeming fit, he has come across you once more with breaking news of something. So you sit upon a long bench under the Branford Long, as you see Farmer Megan takes a long draw of his pipe and gazes out. A small ruined building on the far side of the wide. Chickens, he says suddenly, blowing out a fine grey smoke. It is because of my chickens that I send my letter to Master Baggins. And he hid, as you watch it, and he hid fades away as he leans into you, and then, as well as your friends. To be honest, I'm glad to have not come alone. And I saw the thing in the night. The blood in his teeth. The fire in his eyes. I knew it was something beyond the kin of myself or any other folk to the East Farthings. It was a beast, I tell you. It was a beast. Not some hungry wolf that came up from the Duneland starving. This was a black thing. As it was fur, it was burnt like kindling, with nothing natural about it. And it sent a chill down my spine. No easy task, mind you, of course. But when I heard its growl at me, we locked eyes and I saw my last breath of death in his gaze. It meant to kill me more than any of my chicken coop. That night I grabbed in my lantern and one hand to see a chopping axe if it was going to take me. I wasn't going down with the fight. Before I knew it, what happened, it was on me, crossing the fields, is bound, pinning me to the soil and snarling and slavering. My eyes glaze over in memory, seeing myself tremble in recollection. In a fit, I swung my lantern up and shattered and poured oil upon that creature's muzzle. It yelped and screamed as fire blazed and fled into the dark. The last thing I saw before disappearing towards Brandywine were the horrible fiery eyes of that creature. As he sits on his bench beside him. It's still out there, I swear. I've seen it beyond the hedges of Brantford Long. On more than a night since then, those eyes burning into me from the dark, and it's stirring from Buckland and any hints it's causing no end of trouble there too. Master Bilbo, sir, I was hoping that you and your friends here might help me in Buckland. The Buckland folks put a stop to that foul thing and hunting it before it gets taste for something more than chickens. As you watch Maggot rest, as he offers you a reward for his aid, but gives you a bed in Burfalong should you need it for days to come, before you see fit to send you off with a basket of mushrooms, as well as provide you with the creature he calls the Burnt Beast.
So this beast, he has a taste for your chickens then?
Yeah, and I think he'll have a taste for us eventually. That creature was burned badly. Whatever it was, that thing was larger than I have ever seen a creature like that before. Jagged teeth, hungering for blood, fiery eyes. I could see. Reminded me of the sun.
We could take it though. I just know we could.
I'm already scared.
He just looks to the rest of the group. Well, at least we know what to bait him with.
We also know that he doesn't seem to like fire.
If things got a little bit too dangerous, we could always light a couple torches as like a backup. Kind of fend it
Alfred,
off.
I don't got too many
I've only
torches
seen the
left.
beast at night, though. I believe it somehow crossed over the Bucklands and troubled the Brandy Bucks now, based on the news I've heard of the Brandybury. I might want to begin their research there. Creatures crossing across Brandywine, Buckle, Burns, and Fury should probably depart sometime this evening.
Bucklands, then, huh?
Looks like
Might be nice to see some family again.
hey, that's always a good thing. Is everyone comfortable to head out then?
Yeah, I mean, I have quite a few torches still, and I do have a hooded lantern, which I didn't realize I had.
You do, but it has no oil in it.
Well, I think mine's different from the one that we had, but I can get oil.
Yeah, you can always ask this guy.
And maybe we can get a couple more torches, just in case.
Right. Well, let's make sure we grab whatever we need before we head out then.
Alright. As he has enough oil to refill your lantern once over, so he gives it to you. He doesn't really have much. For torches, he's got 3 torches.
Who needs them? Because I already have 8, so.
I need some more torches. 'Cause I don't have a lot.
You can have the 3 if I'll let you have all 3.
Yeah.
Alright. And then now I have 8.
Oh, is that it?
Does he gives you obviously a basket of mushrooms on your way as provisions.
Oh, well, thank you for the food.
My pleasure. Well, I hope you get rid of this creature before it causes harms to all the other farms.
Yeah, no problem. We definitely got this.
He apologizes towards Kona and Halfreed. Sorry, I had to act like that. I look young and old, but, well, I'm an old man. He looks like he's in his teens, but he's not. He's actually old.
Oh, well, it's alright. We understand.
I
Right,
don't have to
Halfreed?
play that. I have to be sure that you won't somebody else.
I think Halfrey becomes. He's gonna be the bigger hobbit in this situation. He's gonna just let it go. He's gonna be like, it's all right. You had me on a.
Sure.
You had me on a rope for a second. I was this close to whacking you.
Yeah,
A
I
club.
wouldn't want that, especially with the fact that we're working on the same team.
But all in all, it's all right. I won't take it personally.
Remember, this creature only hunts at night. During the day, it's useless to find this thing.
Hmm.
You'll see it when you see it. Its fiery gaze will look upon you. Alright.
Yeah, Hampson's already.
Alright, as you guys begin to leave and head towards the causeway to Buckleberry Ferry. As you take the trip across the causeway to reach the Buckleberry Ferry, it's an easy trip. Upon the evening, the air feels fresh, strangely still. No hobbits are seen to relaxing outdoors on the farms in the marsh. And no children are found catching fireflies. 1 hour later and a half, the ferry begins to come as you feel a growing sense of dread creeping over you. If a rabbit was sensing a nearby predator, this heartening feeling sweeps covering over your bones, like you all to make me a charisma saving throw. The darkness
Charisma
begins
saving?
to sway. Yeah, charisma saving. Spotters, you get the heebie-jeebies. Pippin, you get the heebie-jeebies. As
Let me get
you
my
begin
charisma.
to almost spot something in the distance, you feel uneased as you see a pair of red eyes, almost if it was there. As you see behind the fence, obscured by rows of hedges, slipping away behind the houses. As you get 2 shadow points of dread. As the dread points kick in, you have 2 levels of exhaustion, basically.
Oh god.
Until you become brave, and becoming brave is usually by facing your fears.
We don't have the exhaustion from that whole like trudging thing anymore,
No,
right?
it's all
Or do we
gone.
still
It's
have
all
it?
gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
But if shadow points can go, you can get rid of them of being a brave hero, and by showing it in RP, of course. It's just the fear of your doubt. You're doubting yourself basically, so you get those points. So it was a DC 10. So anybody who failed gets 2 shadow points as you get that kind of dread feeling of being feared, being frightened, feeling the thought of this creature just ripping you to shreds, or the fact that you might not make it alive, or you're remembering Robin. You're just feeling scared. You don't feel as strong as you once were. As you all get a different kind of momentum feeling of feeling this dread. As the ferry is across, as you see the man on the ferry boat, you're looking to get across the river. Come on.
Thank you.
It's the same one with the movie and the first movie where they get on the ferry and the horses can't get through.
Hmm.
The horse means, but yeah.
Everyone watch your step.
As you begin to get on the ferry, you do feel an ill shiver, Hanson, as you look across a couple of your friends, but as Pimmin and Halfreed, as they have doubt in their eyes, you can tell there's something much more that's happening. As it almost feels like the time you were in the cave with the orc, the shadow had engulfed you.
Fine. What are you all sad about? You all looking down over there?
I don't like this.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of agree with Butters on this. I don't feel right. This doesn't feel good. Worse than before.
Well, just remember, we're trying to do these adventures with our Robin as well. He was brave. I know that we can do it. I feel like you guys probably aren't trying to remember his last wishes, huh? And this is just out of character because of the anger from the Curse of Vengeance thing.
No, I remember what Robin said, be brave and all, but I have my moments where I'm brave, where I run in, I do this and I do that, but this is different. I feel something worse inside of me than usual. I usually don't feel nothing at all. This is bad.
Well, we all have each other's backs, right? We could protect each other.
Halfreed will give a like big sigh and a big breath as he's nods and like he's still feeling the dread, but he's like gives a slight nod. It's like he's like, yeah, we got it.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I need to bio really quickly.
Okay.
All right, all right. Y'all want some macaroni? I got some macaroni made.
This is it. We're gonna die here.
Make your stand. No running, no cowering.
Don't worry. If anything, Butters will run with you guys. He'll run.
Alright. At the last of an uneasy night stroll, as you arrive to your destination, you see the turn off to the causeway further down the lane. The square floating platform that leads to Buckle Ferry with no ferryman tending at it at night. You cross it on your own accord. The water is calm and the stars are bright. The sight of release of tension prematurely interrupted when a pair of red, glowing, fiery eyes come from the ditch along the western side of the causeway. It may have once been a dog or a wolf, but its fur has been burnt and stiffened. The color of the cold ashes, the fiery gleam in the night as it prowls and towards you. Never flinching, its predatory confidence growls with each step. Never once does it make a sound, not even a footfall, nearly as tall as a hobbit. The shoulders are slight and snarls, revealing a white fang stained with pink as it breaks into charge towards you. So we'll get into combat.
Roll initiative.
Not yet.
Roll death initiative.
Alright, who has a torch on right now currently? Or a lantern?
If we were walking in the night, I would have had it on, but I didn't
I would have it as well.
specify.
Alright, so everybody has a light on. Do you want your lantern on, Kona?
No, I'll save it.
I forgot.
My light is on.
Okay.
So I now have 7.
Don't
7.
roll
Oh my God.
initiative. Yeah, don't roll initiative yet. I don't have anything set.
Oh,
I'd say
My
roll
bad.
initiative, but I'm the noob who doesn't have a map yet. Like, I have the map set, it just... Now I have to put everybody lights on. Lights on, it's gonna take...
Thanks.
We'll take
Camera
initiative. We'll take it.
Initiative.
Whatever you got, we'll take it. We'll just switch it for...
lights, camera, death.
Halfree will have to roll.
I'll
So,
roll
Pip and
initiative
Kona,
for
no,
lower
no
number.
light torches. Okay, sweet. Alright.
I wish to roll initiative at disadvantage.
Alright. As I will show you what the creature look like. That's just a picture of it, but yeah, there you go. Fucking gross.
Ooh, fun.
You know the way he describes it, it almost kind of sounded like a spider until, like you said, the white fangs.
Spider, but it's burnt. It's
Hey,
burnt.
spider have fur.
You're a fur boy.
No, they have hair.
We got this. What's the worst that could happen?
You all die.
Yeah. That's like the second worst.
Please don't put that into the air. I'd rather not.
I think the worst is like keeping us alive barely just to eat us.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Roll initiative and take your initiative roll, please.
But if I refuse?
Then you will die.
I will accept this. God damn it, it's taking a while. Was I 17? Yeah.
Alright, Kona. See this?
Oh, why am I first?
Beast is running up.
Beast is running up at you.
It's running at us. I'm gonna draw an arrow and shoot at it. I don't have a sneak.
So you guys
21?
can
So
either,
you guys can.
so out of context, you guys can either run and run back to the ferry, which is down here, or fight. Alright, you fight it. Pew, arrow. Alright. Damage to it.
And then I will move. 10, 15.
Afreet.
done. Give me 1 second. I may play this only for like a month, but I still don't understand half of it.
For those that have 2 exhaustion points, you have ability checks disadvantage, as well as your speed is halved.
Alright, so Halfreed is going to can't really do much, but he's gonna kind of take a couple steps back. That's 5, 10.
Well, you failed the darkness, right? Free with the charisma save. So your speed is now only you only have 25 feet, so it's halved.
Oh, yeah. So it's
So you
half
can
a
only
turn.
move like literally 2 squares, basically.
Well, right there. And that's gonna be at the end of my turn.
The is it lagging?
Alright, anything else you want to do? Okay, have some.
Nope.
Alright, for those people, I'm just gonna put like a curse mark so I know you guys have some. Actually, I'll put this on you. Debilitation. Hamson, you have it too, right? Or no, not Hamson. It's only Butters and Halfree? And Pippin.
Pimmon.
Pimmon, yeah,
Just
Pimmon.
Halfreed and Pimmon.
Halfree and Pimmon. No, I thought Butters got it.
Nope. He actually did really well.
Butters rolled a 15.
Nice. Alright.
So wait, does that mean I have 1 exhaustion or 2 exhaustion?
You have none.
Okay.
Alrighty. Hampson is gonna move in front of Butters. Just kind
Protect
of,
the
like, look at
president.
him. Right. Butters, stay safe this time. Stay behind me just in case. And I will hold an action if it comes up on me.
I do see it. Oh, dude, it's far away. I am just gonna back off just for a second. Action, dodge.
Action dash. I'm going to attempt to hide in these bushes
Alright.
as a bonus action.
Alright.
Boop. Oh, huh. That's great.
And if he fails, he makes
Oh,
lots of
that's
noise.
right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Alright, the creature just jumps at you, Hamson, as it roars loudly, as it will use its first thing to strike fear into your heart. As I'd like you to roll me a charisma saving throw. You resist it as you're brave, as you're immune to its ability, as its other attack will use its bite, as it pounces on you. 19?
That hits.
As I like you to roll me a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. As you resist it rolling out of the way as it bites into you. You take 8 piercing. Give me a strength saving throw. As well. This is a different one for the pounce. Alright. It prones you on the ground trying to rip your face off. The other one is for if it succeeded, it would get a bonus attack to bite you again.
I see. It's alright.
I'll move here. And we're gonna shoot it again, maybe. Nope.
Well, seeing as Hampson's up there by himself, Alfred is going to move 5, 10, and then he is going to attack the wolf. So, going to attack with that.
Just miss.
Damn it. Can't do nothing else. Oh, end of my turn.
Alright, Hamson.
Shit.
Can I stand up with my movement, or is it like pinned me?
Okay, no,
Okay.
you stand up. You just use half your movement to get up.
Yeah, I'll stand, and then I'm gonna make a swing at it.
15 is a hit as you stab it. So it screeches in pain, blood kind of sprays out its body.
Oh, get off of me! And then I'm gonna use my Surge of Vigor. So that way I can make an extra attack.
That's a hit. Or 11. Those can really hurt.
And Hampton's just like huffing and puffing, like injured, but just feeling that rage like creep up in him.
Butter.
Mr. Butters is gonna take his time because apparently lag is just killing me. He's gonna hold his action to use his healing kit to whoever goes this down, but he's going to give bonus action to Senor Hampton for a help action for an attack.
Right, Piven, you're not hidden. It knows you're there. As your feet stick out.
How should I play this? I think for now I'm just going to attack. No. Honestly, it's good that I miss. He's just unequivocally shaking and just goes wide as he attempts to hide again. He'll move so that he's not in the same direction or same place.
Disadvantage because you're scaredy bits. 15 is a fail. It knows you're there.
Smell your toes.
Yeah, it has a high DC.
He smells my fear.
Yeah, alright. I actually fucked up the ability, but I'm gonna do it in this round. So Strike Fear actually hits every creature, not just one. So Hampson's fine, but it's gonna use it again. I'm gonna post it. It does give you shadow points. Charisma saving throw for those that it can see. That's pretty much everybody. Pippin. If you fail below 5 or more, you are also stunned.
He said I didn't have to.
You don't have to.
Okay.
After you're frightened.
So that would make me have 3 dark points, or no, I still have 2.
Yeah, you get another one.
So
So
I
you
have
have
3
disadvantage on
now.
all attacks now.
And saving throws.
Oh,
Pippin is also in that same thing. And the rest of you guys are fine. You're immune to it. It does nothing to you. Its bite will begin to kind of strike into Hampson. 22.
yeah.
7 piercing. Give me a strength save.
Oh.
As he knocks you down on the ground again, trying to rip into you. As you hear the shouting pain of Hampson struggling on the ground.
Okay, bud. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. And then I'll move back this way.
Alright, Halfrey. You're frightened out of your wits to fight this thing. As you don't have the courage in your bones, but you have to save your friend. What do you want to do?
Helfried. Okay, give me 1 second. I can't really do much else.
You still
Other
attack,
than
but it's a
attack?
disadvantage now.
Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That I can't really do much else other than attack because I can't do leadership. I should have done that at the beginning of my turn. Yeah, I'm just going to attack. With my big old club.
12's a miss.
Fuck me.
I'm still.
Gonna get up. Oh, you'll not take me down without a fight, you big wolf. And he's gonna swing.
14 is a miss.
Ooh. He just kind of like swings above it, not even coming close. He's just.
Don't forget, you have advantage. I helped.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 22 is a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still alive.
He's feeling woozy, but just knowing that he wants to try and save everyone if possible, and knows that we are here to take this thing down.
Butters will do the same thing. He will hold a action to use his leechcraft on anyone who goes down around him, and bonus action, give Hampton help.
Can you do bonus action help, or is it just
Yes, that is the Scholar of Mind
nice?
of my.
Alright, Piven, you can't do it. You're frozen solid, but at the end of your turn, you can make a save. Disadvantage.
Charisma?
Yeah, 13.
No. He's
Still
just
stuck stone.
staring in fear, unable to move.
Beast is going for. Going to just rip into him. 16?
Into Hampson.
Yeah.
Yep, 16 just hits.
It rips him into. Jumps onto the body. Goes for Butters.
Nice. But I would use what I was gonna say. Yeah, okay. It's still allowed to. Is it? Echo. Is it still allowed to try to do the leechcraft then?
What? To heal him?
Yes. Because that's what I was holding my action for.
It's a reaction though, so do you want to not hold the help action anymore?
Is it holding a help action? Because I can use that as a bonus action, but I was holding
But
my action.
It uses your reaction automatically when you use it.
Oh, okay.
So which one do you want?
I'll help. I'll go for the medicine check instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need him more alive.
23. Go for it.
Give me a second. There you go. You recover 6 hit points.
Thank you.
Before I die.
That'll be my turn. I'll wait here.
Alfred is going to take his club again and
Oh yeah,
swing.
before that happened, roll me a wisdom
Oh.
save. Not charisma save, sorry. Charisma save from your last turn because you didn't do it. To
Oh,
break
my
out
bad, man.
of the
Sorry
fear.
about
It's a
that.
disadvantage though. Okay, doesn't matter. Right, it's your turn with disadvantage though.
Alright, I'm going to attack again.
17's a hit.
Hey, finally.
So you smack the creature, it still stands. It's not going down.
He's going to like try and swing, try to aim for its jaw.
You do that
But-
as you watch his jaw just break off. Like it's
Ooh.
this creature's
Damn.
no longer alive.
Damn. And that's the end of my turn.
You roll out between his legs. You stand back on
While
the
I'm. Yeah. I'll stand back up and just draw my sword right at it.
It's a miss.
Yeah, he thought he was dead there, and he's just very dazed on what's going on.
Alright, Butters.
Bah! Butters just gonna go through. And hold his action again! Because I think it says all he can do. Actually, hold on. Does he have something? He has a dagger! But honestly, I think I'd rather just save the time, so I'll hold my action again.
Okay. Roll me a charisma save.
Err,
Nope.
no. Still just struck with fear.
Pissing his pants.
His timbers have been
So
shivered.
it begins to try to bite Butters.
No.
14.
I think that's yeah, it's a hit.
Alright, take 10 piercing.
Whoa!
You made a strength save. Alright, you avoid the being prone.
I'm like playing with like 2 frames a second.
I don't know. Maybe.
Whole thing.
We'll go for another attack.
That's a hit. As you hit it, it looks like it was supposed to go down, but it doesn't go down. It still stands.
Burn it! Burn it with your torches!
Halfree.
So do another charisma save.
Did you do one at the end of your? No. So you would do one. You're not. You can make your attack. You're not. You're just frightened.
Oh, okay.
It's just. It was just because you forgot.
Gotcha. So, can I try to light the wolf on fire with a torch?
Yeah, and it's an improvised weapon attack, so it's just your. It's a D20 plus your strength. What's your strength? It's disadvantage, by the way, because you're still frightened. So you have to roll twice.
Alright. My strength is, I believe it's an 18.
No,
To
your
the
strength
small
modifier.
circle, right?
Modifier.
Oh, modifier. My strength modifier is a 4.
Roll me another
So-
D20 to see if you would miss or not. Alright. 11 plus 4. That's a 15. That's a hit.
Hey, awesome. Okay.
Roll me a D4 now for damage.
Gotcha.
As you begin to drive the fire into the creature's eye, it screeches in pain. It begins to whelp and run away into the distance as it starts burning and eventually dying and withering into ashes as it runs into the distance, killing off the creature and succeeding the mission.
Take that, you K9 bastard.
Oh, that was smart thinking, Kona. Good job. And you too, Alfred.
What's the Kona's? Kona had the idea. She thought of it more than I did. I still keep on swinging it with my club.
I just remembered that the farmer hit it with fire and it didn't like it, so I assumed that it wasn't dying from our, well, arrows and stuff, so I figured fire would do it.
Halfreed will look towards Butters and Hampson and kind of look over Butters, trying to look at his wounds. You okay there, Butters?
You see himself patching up.
I'm fine.
For a second, you're like a dog biscuit for him, huh?
He just starts crying immediately.
Oh no, Butters, don't cry. No, I'm kidding. He's like gives Butters a soft hug. don't take it too personally.
As the frighten and fear goes away eventually, as you snap out of it. As you felt useless, Brandybuck, in that fight.
Are you okay, Bimman?
He says nothing.
Well, I think we shouldn't stick around here too much longer. We should let him know that we got it done.
Yeah.
Time for a feast. We killed it. Time for just food or something like that. Give me a drink.
We'll end our session here as we continue onwards next week for our last session of
Ah, damn.
The Hobbit Tales.
Whoop, whoop.
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
No one died.